Okay, we just talked about Spence and Crawford, man. We finally got this fight
Hmm.
done. I mean, this is one fight, I normally feel good because I normally know who's going to win a fight. But this particular fight, I don't know. I really don't know. And I'd like to get your opinion on this one.
You know what? I'm going with my opinion just because of what's in my head and who I want to fight, and I want to fight Spence.
Okay.
Um, and I've always seen it playing out that way. That he could just keep walking through him. Um, I've really liked what Porter was doing with the pressure.
Hmm.
Until later on in the 10th round or so when he got caught. But you've seen Crawford when that pressure is put on, he's a thinking fighter. He needs time to set guys up and think and outsmart them. And when you don't give a thinker the opportunity to think, they can't do anything. Nothing can really get generated. And I'm pretty sure Spence has a little bit more juice in the battery than Porter. Um, so my prediction, I think Spence takes it, and
Mm.
I think I'm gonna have a beautiful barn burner against Spence. That's what I've been slowly plotting on my own for a while. Um, so we'll see. But that
Man.
fight is definitely gonna be entertaining. Um, Hats off to Crawford. I think he's a great fighter. Um, but this is just one of those fights that I think everyone in boxing is exciting for, because both guys are they're fucking awesome, and they're gonna go in there and give it all they got, and it's gonna be exciting, and it can go either way. That's what is gonna make everyone be standing up out of their seats, going into the later rounds.
Yeah, so the real winner will be the fans.
I truly think so.
Yes.
When even though this has been pushed back a little bit, like the Pacquiao
Mayweather.
Floyd thing,
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
That was, it's not as far as that, but when events do get built up like this, it creates such an atmosphere. Even in the arena, the event itself, it just it it's great for the sport of boxing. It's bigger than boxing.
Yes. Yes. You know what? Something you said, and I mentioned this to people in my arguments as well, is about when you have a thinker, someone that's very cerebral in the ring, they need that time to think, you know what I mean? But when you constantly bring in that pressure and they have to do that on the spot defense, they don't allow them the chance to think. And there's only few of the greats that can think like that under pressure. Mayweather is one of them. He's like the Matrix, when someone is bombarding him, he can slow it down. You know what I mean? He never gets what word am I using? He doesn't panic. You know what I mean?
No, he always remains calm in the middle of chaos.
Yes, being poised. And only it's not a lot of boxers that can do that, you know?
No, no. Well, when you think about fighting, well, what is fighting? You have two men trying to rip each other apart. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
their nervous system is going to go immediately into fight or flight, which is going into the left part of the brain, which is survival. So it's hard to be creative and think when you're scared shitless running for survival. So that's why a lot of fighting is just autopilot survival, because it takes a lot for someone to be calm and to be able to think in there. Then, depending on the amount of pressure and the time, it all depends on how much they've, self mastered themselves to remain calm in that chaos.